You've seen me ride to Goa in the last 2 episodes, but that wasn't the challenging part. That was in fact what I most enjoy about any trip. The real challenge begins at the destination. You see, I'm a hardcore textbook definition of an introvert. I don't dance, I don't drink, and making small talk isn't my thing. I rode to the Motoverse event organized by Royal Enfield, a yearly biking festival with everything that you'd expect. Bikes, bikers, parties, music, dancing, foods, drinks, and endless socializing. It's a paradise for extroverts. But for someone like me, it's a different kind of a ride. So here's a tour of the Motoverse as a chill, introverted biker guy.
Yo, what's up, Goa?
Holy mother of God, what? I rode the Himalayan 450 with a couple of my subscribers and now turned friends. Friends that were experienced riders picked for their passion for riding and most importantly, their awareness about safety. And friends that also had a drone and could fly it. We rode through the Anuskura Ghats, capturing its majestic beauty and reached Goa after an exhausting full day of ride. And the very next morning, we reached the event to witness the dirt track races, watching people doing some unreal riding on the classics. Followed by the launch of the Royal Enfield's new Scram 440, with the same engine but a bigger bore and cylinder displacement, making it 443cc. Along with a lot of other new bikes showcased like the Bear 650 and the most interesting, the Himi electric concept prototype that looked absolutely smashing. As much as I would have loved to ride any of these bikes, I unfortunately couldn't get the chance. Then I just wandered around looking at different counters, little stages of artists performing, and food stalls. People trying out the newly launched Royal Enfields, and somehow saw the biggest whiskey bottle in the world. Speaking of which, quick tip. Have either a drink or a camera in your hand while you wander around in such events because we are not trained of what to do with our hands when they are not in use. Speaking with experience. And thanks to the camera, I captured a few moments of people genuinely having a good time, listening to music and doing what extroverts do in their natural habitat. I also met a lot of subscribers, by the way, and had a lot of interactions, thankfully all about motorcycles, which doesn't let me run out of things to say. Yes, I hate small talk, but I can go on and on about motorcycles. But after all of that, I went back to the hotel for a much-deserved shut-eye and to restore my completely drained social battery. I then wake up the next day and head out to do something special. Something that I love. We are at the Goan Classic launch and I'm joined by Mr. Amazing Zoomer, Moto Zoomer. And here is the lineup. Look at how beautiful these bikes look.
Cocaine hai cocaine.
I mean, I absolutely love this one. There's nothing as good looking in the lineup as this. This is like quintessential Goan color scheme. Beautiful looking. And the best part is, across all the variants, you get tubeless spoke trims, which is the best. I mean, not even my GT 650. Of course, it's a 2-year-old bike, but I would love having such kind of rims. But look at how beautiful this is. I mean, this is another color scheme which it's good looking for sure, but it doesn't stand a chance in front of this. This purple is also quite nice. There's a little glitter in there which gives it that shine, but beautiful, man. Royal Enfield does cook in terms of aesthetics, can't deny that. And of course, the black is black. You can't really go wrong with anything in black. And this is how the rider's triangle is. It does look a lot comfortable, and it for sure is. It's just that over time, I feel that all your weight is on your tailbone, which is why it may feel a little uncomfortable, but well, aesthetics win over anything. What a beautiful thumb. Need to get used to the foot pegs and everything. It's quite nice. Very relaxed. First impressions are very nice. We'll wait for a bit. He's getting his helmet. Jaune, you got your navigation? Done. I'll follow you. 5 minutes रुकते हैं बस ये helmet लेके आ जाए. Hey, how you, man? Long time, dude. You just dropped in. Acha, you're gone in a second batch.
Next time you're coming for IBW.
Most probably. Let's see.
I have no idea where did that come out from. Beautiful, na? The thump itself is nice. And with the J series, see, very recently I've ridden my own older classic 350. There's vibration also in the play. This is pure refined engine with the thump. Feels so damn nice. First impressions are very nice of this bike. The feel, I'm talking just about the feel. Ride and everything hota rahega aage jaake, but it feels to sit in the saddle. Very nice. The radius triangle is very good. I don't know how it will fare over time because all of my weight is on the tailbone. So over time how it will sustain in terms of this thing is a bit debatable, but let's see. It is 9:11 in the morning. 9:11. Wow, kya time hai. It's very fun in these 2-3 days. I've been falling into situations left, right and center, and such exciting situations to be in, huh? Too opportunist of me, but well, things were, I don't know, aligned by design for me. First I came in, the ride itself was beautiful. Then I got to witness the Scram launch, the 440, and now the Go-In. Exciting times. I wish to ride the Scram as well, but unfortunately we did not get the chance. Ho jayega wo bhi. Apparently the engine is very nice, and the addition of 6K. Anyway, we'll talk about the beauty at hand right now. It's got a gear position indicator as well. Wow, even my GT doesn't have it. Also, apologies in advance for not wearing gear. I know I promote wearing gear at all times, but right now I'm genuinely very sorry. But what has happened is I've had a 16-hour continuous ride with all my gears on without any break in the gear, and that has made my knuckles, my shoulders, my elbows very sore. So I have very little tolerance to this thing. That's why I thought I'll just give it a break. I'll maybe let it rest for a day or two, and then because वापस घर भी जाना है तो थोड़ी मर्यादा रखिए. अरे connected अपने आप कैसे भाई? क्या बात है, क्या बात है. How does it feel so far? Tailbone. Yeah, that's what even I figured. Over time this is going to feel a little uncomfortable. पैरों पे weight ही नहीं है. Suspension बड़ा अच्छा है यार. I was expecting a stiffer setup. बाप रे, हाँ किया गया है भाई. ग्राउंड क्लियरेंस को कॉम्पनसेट कर दिया है सस्पेंशन से. Was that a Ducati? Yeah, it was a scrambler. Oh god, suspension is actually very stiff. कशी वाटली? है ना? Hello sir, Anurag Salgaonkar, big fan of you. Hello, nice to meet you. Hi. Oh wow, first time, huh? Someone, what's your name? Neeraj, nice to meet you. Thanks. Oh, very nice. So you rode in or? Oh, okay, lovely. For Motoverse.
Yes, sir.
Right. What's your name? Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, lovely. इधर आ जाओ.
Something about containers. Nobody can do a test ride. You shoot silently.
Such a beautiful turning radius, man, for this one. Spins. This spins. It doesn't even turn. It just spins around. Ah, cool breeze hitting my soul. The only gripe I have with retro bikes, especially the front set foot pegs bikes, is that you can't really move in the saddle. There's very little space to move around firstly, and even if you have the space, the riding triangle is such that the only option for you to is rest on your tailbone, and I'm not a fan of that. But otherwise, this feels very nice. The position feels very royal. It is a very commanding stance. You feel very relaxed, laid back. But yeah, I spoke a little too soon about the suspension setup being good. I was expecting a stiffer setup, and it indeed is. Hello G. Yes, मजे आ रहे हैं? आपके साथ जुड़े हैं Moto Zoomer. But man, the noise cancellation on these ones, dude. You sit like you're sitting in a room. Yeah. The silhouette is beautiful of this bike, huh? Have you ridden the Super Meteor? It's pretty similar. I feel it is quite close. Yeah, a little front set, yes. There's a huge misconception that cruisers are good for touring. They look comfortable, but they're not. Yours is the Pactalk Edge, right? Okay, this one's the Pro. This thing apparently has a crash detection, but I don't know how that works. Yeah, winging these small machines is such fun, man. You don't get this joy on bigger ones. By the time you're done pulling, you're already gone past. Yeah, you run out of roads. Yeah. No vibrations whatsoever, huh? In this, very nice, very smooth.
We went to the vibrant streets of Fortinaz to capture the actual vibe of Goa, and that very well complemented the beautiful Goan classic.
There's a lot of attention for the bike, as you can very evidently see. People are quite excited by the aesthetics of it. Draws a lot of attention on the road for sure. आता next stop पर्यंत चालव, त्याच्यानंतर मी घेऊन जाऊ. Whoa! What the
Hello, ACB Pradyuman here.
the fuck happened here? Holy mother of God! What? My guy just cooked an house. Kizashi. That's a very rare sight, huh, by the way. That's the Suzuki Kizashi, not Maruti Suzuki. Suzuki Kizashi. Very powerful, huh? It can smoke a few Volkswagens as well. Sorry. That is a quick swap, and we're back on the classic. Man, this does feel very refreshing and good, huh? It feels cool. The cool factor is there. The laid back, cool guy. The cool guy. Oh, the weight idles. Tick 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 tick. भाई DOP का वीडियो निकाल रहा हूँ मैं. पता नहीं चल रहा है कौन DOP है यहाँ पे. This thing rides well even at high speeds, huh? It's only the suspension that's just throwing you around all over the place. It's your spine that is shock absorbing everything. All the vertebrae working in conjunction. Mapsacity. Oh yeah, we'll be taking a left from here to Kalangut. What is the time right now? 11:56 is 12. We were supposed to reach by 12, but we are, as usual, fashionably really late.
Coming back to the event, I then wandered off some more and came across this custom motorcycle stage where they had some really wild and some really aesthetic looking builds. I love this fully chrome custom made twin cylinder Burrak. The beautiful brass accents and such attention to detail, the hard tail, the beautifully sculpted tank, and such mechanics on just the accelerator made it so unique and quintessentially retro. All of this was hand built, by the way. And there were a few very nice looking 650s as well. Some very futuristic and some very modern retro looking. All of them were beautifully unique in their own way. And of course, my all-time favorite, the race spec GT650. There was also a rally spec Gorilla 450 as well. I obviously can't miss all of those. Then I saw Jennifer Aniston. Wait, what? Oh, that's not her. I just confused myself with the Jennifer Aniston from Misho. Trust me guys, I was fully sober. Please. Then I listened to some cool music and watched people vibe to it.
You will never understand what you put me through, and you never be a good lover.
And some others checking out the newly launched Goan that I rode in the morning. I then asked my friends to act candidly for the camera because I genuinely ran out of people to creep out with my shady cameraman behavior. We then continued the evening to some more music and people dancing while I sat in the corner peacefully observing people. They were having such a good time and such good vibe that absolutely nothing could be a mood killer. And after watching people actually having a good time as opposed to me, I conveniently indulged myself in some more motorcycling pleasure. It was the beautiful Mini Classics this time. Why Mini? Well, I'll show you rather than tell. These are scale models of the Classics that you can purchase. Mind you, these are very expensive. Then I quickly ran back to the hotel before my social battery drained to recharge it for the next day. This day was our last day in Goa, so we thought of just unwinding and relaxing. I woke up late in the morning and purposely did not ride that day, but just went out to soak in the scenic beauty and peace of Goa. We went to this undisclosed location and spent the afternoon there and headed back to the event for the last show of the festival, the showstopper.
A big shout out and thank you to each and every one of you for making it here on day 3 of the Motorverse.
People arrived in excitement, announcements happening to gather towards the stage. Something big was about to happen. The whole crowd had their cameras out in anticipation of their favorite star, and then he arrives on the stage.
फिर क्या हो वही कहानी फिर एक बार मजनू ने लिए कपड़े फाड़ बार तमाशा बीच बाजार
The crowd goes crazy, and I saw what real starting was. Everyone dances their heart out, and after some time, I conveniently slip out of the crowd to stand back in corner and watch everyone have a good time. Without looking like a creep, of course, thanks to my good old friend, my camera. As much as I envy these people genuinely having a good time, and that too with such ease and grace, I can't help but think, why is it so difficult for us introverts to blend into anything? It takes a lot for us to get comfortable enough to start having fun. This festival was a celebration. Celebration of motorcycling, celebration of the brotherhood, the community, the passion, and celebration of life. But also of everything that I struggle with. Loud music, partying, dancing, and constant socializing. And that kinda leaves me out of place and drains my social battery. But I'm not at all complaining. These are my shortcomings as a person, and I'm completely fine with it. Besides, I don't dance, I don't drink, and I've never been a person who can effortlessly blend into a crowd. But motorcycling, it's different. It has become my entry into this world of extroversion while being fully introverted in every other aspect of my life. Because here, I don't have to force conversations. They just happen. The bikes do the talking before I even say a word. A simple glance at someone's machine turns into a discussion about rides, about roads, about experiences that only bikers understand. There's no pressure to be someone I'm not. Just a shared love for the community that connects us all. So while the festival itself may not be my comfort zone, the motorcycles, the people who live and breathe this life, remind me that I belong here in my own way. I've made countless friends on this trip to the Motorverse. It was indeed a paradoxical experience, deeply personal and introspective on one hand, allowing me to exist in my own world, inside my personal bubble, my helmet. And on the other hand, it naturally pulled me into social interactions with people that know me through my content, but this time as a human. Beyond the rider and YouTuber persona, without feeling overwhelmed. Be it on the way to Goa with a nod or a thumbs up to another biker, or the conversations I was having with people in the crowd. It all felt organic and effortless without needing to push myself into someone I'm not. This trip did turn out to be a bridge between my introverted self and the extroverted world in a way that feels safe. I'll definitely come here next year. Thank you for watching.